But I will focus on the highlights. And pretty much that was every summer after she finished her Kodai training courses for adults and her piano students were on a summer break. She would come here to Salt Lake City and where we live, and she would stay with us for about a month, or we would go to Santa Barbara for a few weeks. And during that time, we would go on many, many adventures, and it was always an adventure with Norma. And it usually involved getting out in nature, going on hikes in the mountains if we were here in Salt Lake, or going to her favorite flower gardens up by the University of Utah. In California, we would go to the beach or the zoo, and she took care of us, her grandchildren, by keeping us busy and active. If we weren't doing something, she would say, let us go do something. We do something. And so, yeah, we were usually, getting out in nature, going on hikes, or going on walks. And one of the biggest adventures, though, I think, especially when I was little, and when we were visiting in Santa Barbara, is we would go explore in her garden, which was enormous. When you're little, that garden was huge. And even when you were an adult, that garden was huge. And that's below that patio that you saw in the video there. And to me, when I was little, her garden was this jungle to explore. And I remember playing hide and seek there with my cousins. And when we got hungry, we always knew that Naruma would have a yummy Hungarian lunch waiting for us out on the patio, usually chicken paprikash, or her famous pork chops. Or she made a fantastic layered potato casserole, which is called rakot krumpli. And it was always served with copious amounts of sour cream. Like Kathy said earlier, this is not dietetic in any by any stretch of the imagination. And of course, there was always lots of singing going on. I credit her with instilling a love of music in me from a very young age. When she came to Salt Lake in the summers, she would even take over my piano lessons. So the piano teacher, we would say, my grandma's coming, so we won't be coming for like a month. But don't worry, because we're going to keep continuing to do this. So it's not going to be like I'm losing out on stuff. And even today, I continue to sing for my church to this day. I apply my solfege skills to sight reading, anything from Palestrina to Gregorian chant. So it's very, very applicable to any kind of choral or even solo singing setting. So yeah,